So when you look at vulnerability, it's a certain why bother? Do we want to do that? A lot of downside, isn't it?
But I think only coaches talk about these things. Outside of.
Coaches, therapists,
Yeah.
psychiatrists.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
No, but-
nobody else really cares. Yeah.
Well, I'm not so sure. Okay, so some do. But the thing is that when you open up, So first, as I said, in terms of this session, be who we are, and as importantly, when we, as coaches, when we look at coaches, how they are, and then the interaction. So there's I1, I2, I3. Okay, any questions? So there's a lot of risks. I mean, it's really an uncertain area. And what is the key to that? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? I mean, there are a lot of downside to risk, emotional exposure. Why would you even bother to do this? What's important?
To manage that.
Huh?
You need to understand how to manage that vulnerability.
Manage. Do you manage vulnerability? Do you manage the risk? When I say something, how do I manage the risk? How do you respond? Can you manage risk? Can you manage uncertainty? Because that's control, right?
Yeah.
So why we doing this? There's no downside to it. Taking risks, I'm opening up to you. What?
Trust.
Huh?
Trust, building trust.
Building trust. Because between human, it's building connection. We're built for connection. Okay. In order to build connection, you need to open up. That's how we build trust and connection. That's it.
Yeah.
To me, it's about taking a stand to be authentic. And through being authentic, that comes along with all the vulnerability, uncertainty, all of those things. Through the authenticity, the connections get built stronger. People see the real self.
Yeah.
It's a real person talking to me.
Yes.
Not just something trying to make a buck.
Thank you. Thank you.
And of course, there's a bunch of that as a coach. I'm not sure about the dance analogy you had. I manage my process because I want them to achieve something by the end of the session. So yes, I do guide them to say, hey, let's figure out your goals. And now let's talk about, let's opening up to talk about a whole bunch of stuff we can stand.
Okay. Okay, so I just spend one more minute. So I say the dance floor is framed, right?
Yeah.
The dance floor is the outcome. But where you dance is up to the coaching. So that's deciding to do the first one. Okay, any questions? So what's the emotion right now? No emotion, okay. We don't do vulnerability, that's for them.
No word for it.
What do you feel?
I'm feeling, okay, let's say how I feel.
Okay.
I feel less afraid next time to show my coaching, right? What I'm really feeling. Because I think before this, like what Rajesh was saying, I cried. I've cried when I coach, but it's always been with another woman because I could see how caring, and then I feel a connection, and so I may do that and just
Yeah.
so you feel what you feel right now.
That's great, thank you.
But I'm not actually done that with male coaching because maybe the emotion is not.
Don't you know men don't cry? Real men don't cry, right?
What?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Isn't that the way we brought up?
The way we brought
Tough, strong, get up.
Real men don't cry.
Yeah, yeah. Real men don't cry. Correct.
Because he's holding back.
Your father told you.
Yes. No, so men,
That's not wrong.
so like,
That's the
use myself example. When I was working, I was really working from my head, very hard to get to the heart. So if you're coaching me, it'll take a long time for you to help me open up. Because I just stay up here.
Mm.
So all logic.
But because if I may put myself in the position of coachee, when we do reciprocal coaching, other coaches, whenever I've done it with a man, when I go to the emotional core of what I'm feeling, the guy, he just no feeling, And so I'm shit. I'm feeling really because I don't feel the connection and where are you going to say
So,
take this?
so thank you for sharing that. Okay. So there's a saying, and I'll complement the saying. The saying is, when the student is ready, the teacher appears.
Yeah.
So in terms of emotion, for guys it's harder. It is. I'm an example of that. If you want to lead them down the emotional journey, you need to do it very gradually. Just because you open it doesn't mean you like it.
First at the brain level and then the head level, and then you say, but actually, this is how I really feel. You take him down to what you're really feeling. But he doesn't go there. He's still trying to deal with you.
He doesn't know what he doesn't know.
Mm.
Tell me to feel.
Mm.
So what I do is, got to, so I have to learn. Okay? All right?
Thomas,
Yes.
when you are emotionally exposed, would there be a risk of being overwhelmed by the vulnerability?
So I think that's great. As a coach, okay, when you are, then I think that's when you need to take a break. But it can be, like if you cry or whatever it is, okay. And when you're exposed, that means are you objective anymore? Are you neutral?
Yeah.
If you're no longer neutral, then as a coach,
Yeah.
it's our responsibility to say, hey, can we take a break? Because then if you're some reason affected and then you coach from that line,
Yeah.
is that the best way to serve the client?
Correct.
Because I'm just looking at the picture that when I'm on a spotlight, it's either I freeze or I thrive.
You freeze,
Oh, I
you
tried.
fight, or you run away.
Yeah, correct. It's either I freeze. Some people on the spotlight they thrive. Some people on the spotlight they freeze. So that when you are at the moment of emotional exposure, all right, how can you thrive in that rather than being frozen? You know what I mean? Because it's a danger, it's a risk of. It's also I'm going back to the risk of being very really frozen by the emotion. And where's the coaching now? If it's frozen.
It's momentary.
Momentary.
It's a matter of recognizing it. So, this will be a longer subject. Because when you say frozen, I talked about behavior, and we got three brains. This is the neocortex,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is the thinking, the logic, and all that. This is the limbic, which is the mammalian brain. This is where all the emotions are.
Mm.
This is the fight, flight, freeze. Okay? When this happens, this is a reflex. This is what kept us alive 6 million years ago.
Mm.
There's nothing you can do about it. However, if you're aware of it, acknowledge it, and what I do is, so my coaches would put a reflex on the reflex. But you can't say, I'm not going to do this. Because you need this and this is 5 times faster.
Mm.
So it hits the emotion first. But that's a different window, so that takes some time. Okay, so okay, any other questions?
In this aspect, if a person is emotionally open, he may lose credibility, but he may also gain credibility in some cases. Because so won't he be labeled like, you know, oh, he's the guy who's like
So
that.
real men don't cry, right? Because if I cry, that means I'm not a man.
No, because if
What do you think about
a
that?
person has not real men. I don't know. One should not expose yourself so much that people. There's something should be hidden.
Okay, so
I personally feel that you should not be completely open because.
okay, hold this until next phase. Okay, if I don't answer it or you don't get the answer, ask. So next one, there are 4 myths. First of all, the biggest one is vulnerability is a weakness. The second one is that I can opt out of it. I don't have to do it. You be vulnerable. I'm okay. You know, I just don't do it. The third one is vulnerability oversharing. You know, okay, is it that? Is vulnerability oversharing? Okay, it means opening up, but doesn't mean quiet. And I can go it alone. I don't need people, you know, I can do vulnerability on my own. So self-driven. So these are basically 4 of the myths. The biggest one, of course, is weakness. So what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to discuss among yourself. You know, so in groups of 4, okay, what your belief is, and if your belief is that vulnerability is a weakness, then somebody in the group take a counter position. Why it's not a weakness. Okay? So I want to come out of the group discussion. So, you know, you may or may not agree it's a myth or not, but in group discussion and then we'll discuss it. Would that be okay with you?
Yep.
Would that work?
Yep.
So in groups of 4, you know, take about 10 minutes. No, wait. Sorry. So there are 4 of them. So what I want you
Each
to
one?
do
Yeah.
is,
Each group take one.
yeah, each group take one.